Technique Hanago, Shakulo, Jayo Api, Chimin Jabado, Nangano Dawishitumia, AFF Mark, Dawishitumia, where we Nangamyani, Bolone Betade Dawishitumia, Yamananga Bolon Pueto Ukutani, Dawishitumia Nedego, Pejatado Ederomia, Bolo Wadana Shimiakamia. Kujaya Satimiro, AFF Suzuki Cup 2016 Bawayame, Shemjayame, Nanga Dimia, Osu Mekwe, near Chatame, Kana Season, Satinoma Pipari, Dignima, Kana Mumia Pit, General Santone, Vegan Mali Puruga, Savia Bidoma Piparikamia.
Good evening, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and members of the AFF family, and fellow lovers of the beautiful game. Good evening to you all, Mingla Washe. It is so great to see you all in such a great and promising gathering. My name is Pooh, and I will be one of your lovely hosts for today's event. And I'm very proud to be joined by my another host, Go Santot, for today's.
Akulu, Juru Inchin, Pio, Dignic Hana Drapa, Dawin you, sitting Jimbabwe Yashide, Yamananga, Yango Murogani, Ederomia, Alongo, Lightly, Nutriswane, Josobari, Digni, but a mouse of Queen season Goro, Yamayuya, Aka, Pure Desamune, Puenlepima Pipari, Shusa Apiakamia.
Ladies and gentlemen, as my host say that, on behalf of ASEAN football family, we'd like to welcome you to the beautiful city of Yangon, Myanmar, for the official draw of the AFF Suzuki Cup 2016 with this specially prepared Myanmar traditional dance. Please enjoy, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you for enjoying the Myanmar traditional dance. Ladies and gentlemen, in this AFF Suzuki Cup 2016, with Myanmar and Philippines confirmed as group stage host, it is our privilege to guide you through today's official draw to determine the group placements of the teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know that history was made in 2014 with Thailand, which is winning their fourth title, and it is time once again for the best in ASEAN to keep as their kings for the crown for ASEAN football. We are proud to say that this is ASEAN's very own version of the World Cup, ladies and gentlemen.
Before we get into the official proceedings, I would like to acknowledge the distinguished guests we have in attendance.
Very first of all, we are very pleased to have His Excellency Major General Keith Smith, who is AFF Deputy President.
Dr. Trang Kotron, AFF Vice President.
And His Excellency Upyo Minthe, the Chief Minister of Yangon Region Government.
And Mr. Zozo, AFF Vice President and President of Myanmar Football Federation.
And regional federation presidents and general secretaries.
And then Lieutenant General Dato Sri Azzuddin Ahmad, AFF General Secretary.
And AFF Council members and alternate council members.
Mr. Takayuki Saguyama, Managing Director, Suzuki Myanmar Motor Company Limited.
Mr. Wu Sui-sin, Senior Vice President, Commercial Football Asia, Legendary Sports Asia Pete Limited.
Commercial and brokers partners, head coaches,
Members of the media,
ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for gracing this event with your presence today.
on behalf of the organizer, we'd like to convey our sincere appreciation and heartfelt thanks for your kind presence today.
ယခုလိုကြောက်ပြီးရတဲ့ကျေးဇူးများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီနေ့အခမ်းအနားမှာကျွန်တော်တို့ရဲ့မြန်မာနိုင်ငံမှာအခုလိုအာဆီယံနိုင်ငံများရဲ့ AFF Suzuki Cup 2016ဒီလိုမဲခွဲရွေးချယ်တဲ့စီစဉ်ကိုတာဝန်ယူကျင်းပခွင့်ရတာအထူးပဲဂုဏ်ယူပါတယ်မြန်မာဘောလုံးလောကရဲ့တချိန်ထိုးအစဉ်တန်းမြင့်တက်လာမှုနဲ့တကွကိုယ်တိုင်အင်ရှင်ဖြစ်လက်ခံကျင်းပခွင့်ရရှိတဲ့ဒီလိုအခွင့်အရေးတွေရရှိလာတာကိုလည်းအထူးပဲဂုဏ်ယူဝမ်းမြောက်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ
Yes, you are right. We are very proud to host for today's ceremony. And as we all know that Myanmar football industry has been growing in recent years very tremendously.
အဲ့ဒါတော့မြတ်ခင်ဗျာဒီကနေ့ကျွန်တော်တို့စီမင်းထက်ကအစီအစဉ်များရဲ့ပထမဦးဆုံးစီစဉ်ကိုတော့အဲ့ဒါတော့များအားဒီကနေ့ခမ်းနားအတွက်ဂုဏ်ပြုမှာစကားပြောကြားပေးမယ့်အစီအစဉ်နဲ့စတင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ပြောကြားပေးမှာကတော့ကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ဒီနေ့မှာကြွရောက်ချီးမြှင့်ကြတဲ့အဲ့ဒါတော့များတွေကရန်ကုန်တိုင်းဒေသကြီးအစိုးရအဖွဲ့ဝင်ကြီးချုပ်ဦးဖြိုးမင်းသိမ်းပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာစီမင်းထက်သူကြွရောက်ပေးဖို့လေးစားစွာပန်ကြားပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ
Distinguished guests, as our program, may I please invite His Excellency Upyo Minthe, the Chief Minister of Yangon Region, for your speech, sir. Thank you very much.
Choy la jare ASEAN နိုင်ငံအသီးသီးမှာဘောလုံးဖွဲ့ချုပ်များမှာတာဝန်ရှိပုဂ္ဂိုလ်များကျွန်တော်တို့မြန်မာနိုင်ငံဘောလုံးဖွဲ့ချုပ်ဥက္ကဋ္ဌဦးစောစောနဲ့ဘောလုံးဝါသနာရှင်များဒီပွဲဖြစ်မြောက်ဝိုင်းဝန်းကူညီဆောင်ရွက်ပေးနေကြတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်များနဲ့ဒီပွဲကိုကမထကျင်းပပေးတဲ့ Suzuki ဒီကျင်းပနိုင်ဖို့အတွက် sponsor ပေးတဲ့ company ကိုရောကျွန်တော်တို့အထူးပဲကျေးဇူးတင်ရှိပါကြောင်းနဲ့ဒီပွဲမှာအခုလိုစကားပြောကြားခွင့်ရတဲ့အတွက်အထူးပဲဝမ်းမြောက်ဝမ်းသာဖြစ်မိပါကြောင်းနဲ့နှုတ်ခွန်းဆက်တာပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့နိုင်ငံမှာအာဆီယံဒီလိုဘောလုံးပွဲမျိုးကိုအေရှန်နိုင်ငံဖြစ်နေကျွန်တော်တို့ကျင်းပခွင့်ရတဲ့အတွက်ဒီပွဲဖြစ်မြောက်ဝိုင်းဝန်းကူညီသူတွေကိုအထူးပဲကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ဘောလုံးနဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးဒီဘောလုံးဟာကမ္ဘာအားကစားတစ်ခုဖြစ်ပါတယ်ကမ္ဘာနိုင်ငံအသီးသီးရဲ့ချစ်ကြည်ရင်းနှီးမှုတယောက်နဲ့တယောက်နဲ့ယုံကြည်အားကိုးမှုနဲ့အပြိုင်လှန်ပြိုင်ပွဲတစ်ရက်အနေနဲ့ရှင်ပြိုင်ကြတော်ညာလဲချစ်ကြည်ရင်းနှီးမှုကိုဖော်ဆောင်နိုင်တဲ့အားကစားပွဲပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီလိုအားကစားပွဲမျိုးကိုကျွန်တော်တို့မြန်မာနိုင်ငံမှာကျင်းပခွင့်ရတဲ့အတွက်ကျွန်တော်တို့နိုင်ငံအနေနဲ့ဝ ဝမ်းမြောက်ဂုဏ်ယူမိပါတယ်မြန်မာလူမျိုးတွေဟာဘောလုံးအားကစားကိုအထူးပဲစိတ်ဝင်စားကြပါတယ်အသင်းအဖွဲ့နဲ့ကစားကြရတဲ့ပွဲဖြစ်ပြီးအင်တိုက်အားတိုက်ရုန်းကန်ကြရတဲ့ပွဲမျိုးကိုမြန်မာလူမျိုးတွေကစိတ်ဝင်စားပါတယ်ဒီလိုပွဲမျိုးကိုအေရှန်နိုင်ငံဖြစ်နေကမ္ဘာအဆင့်တန်းရှိပြီးအာဆီယံမှာထိပ်တန်းဘောလုံးပွဲမျိုးတစ်ခုကိုကျွန်တော်တို့နိုင်ငံမှာအခုလိုဒီမိုကရေစီအသွင်ကူးပြောင်းရေးကာလတစ်ခုနဲ့လိုက်လျောညီထွေဖြစ်အောင်ဆောင်ရွက်ပေးနိုင်ခဲ့မှုတွေကိုအထူးပဲကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့နိုင်ငံမှာဒီတဲ့ပိုမိုကောင်းမွန်တဲ့ဘောလုံးလုပ်ငန်းဘောလုံးနဲ့သက်ဆိုင်တဲ့အားကစားပွဲတွေပိုမိုကောင်းမွန်အောင်ဝိုင်းဝန်းကူညီပံ့ပိုးပေးပါလို့ကျွန်တော်ဒီနေရာကတိုက်တွန်းချင်ပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့နိုင်ငံဟာတကယ်ကိုအားကစားနဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးရှေ့တန်းတနေရာကိုရောက်ဖို့အတွက်ကြိုးပမ်းဆောင်ရွက်နေပါတယ်အဖက်ဖက်ကအားနည်းမှုတွေရှိတော်ညာလဲကြိုးပမ်းဆောင်ရွက်မှုဟာတစ်ချိန်ချိန်မှာအောင်မြင်မှုရလဒ်ကိုရလိမ့်မယ်လို့ကျွန်တော်တို့မျှော်လင့်ပါတယ်ဒီလိုပဲဒီဘောလုံး Suzuki Cup ကိုလည်းကျွန်တော်တို့မြို့မှာကျွန်တော်တို့နိုင်ငံမှာအားပေးကြတဲ့ဘောလုံးဝါသနာရှင်တွေအားလုံးဟာအေဂျင့်တည်ငြိမ်စွာရင်ကျေးတိမ်မွေးစာနဲ့တည်တည်ငြိမ်ငြိမ်နဲ့ဒီပွဲကိုအောင်မြင်စွာကျင်းပပေးသွားနိုင်လိမ့်မယ်လို့ကျွန်တော်အနေနဲ့ယုံကြည်ပါတယ်။ဝင်ကြီးချုပ်တယောက်အနေနဲ့ဒီပွဲလေးကိုကျွန်တော်တို့မြို့မှာအခုလိုအသင်းတွေရဲ့မဲခွဲမဲ့အခြေအနေလေးကိုကျင်းပတဲ့ပွဲမှာအခုလိုတက်ရောက်ခွင့်ရတဲ့အတွက်လည်းဝမ်းသာပါတယ်။ဒီပွဲအောင်မြင်အောင်ဝိုင်းဝန်းကူညီပေးကြတဲ့မြန်မာနိုင်ငံဘောလုံးဖွဲ့ချုပ်ဥက္ကဋ္ဌနဲ့ဝိုင်းဝန်းကူညီအားပေးနေကြတဲ့နိုင်ငံအသီးသီးမှမိတ်ဆွေများအားလုံးကိုအထူးပဲကျေးဇူးတင်ပါကြောင်းပြောကြားလိုပါတယ်။ဒီပြင်ဒီပြိုင်ပွဲမှာဝင်ရောက်ရှင်ပြိုင်မဲ့အသင်းတိုင်းအားလုံးအောင်မြင်တဲ့ရလဒ်တွေကိုရဖို့အတွက်တည်တည်ငြိမ်ငြိမ်အေးအေးချမ်းချမ်းနဲ့ရှင်ပြိုင်နိုင်ပြီးအောင်မြင်မှုရလဒ်တွေရရှိပါစေကြောင်းပြောကြားရင်းနှုတ်ခွန်းဆက်တာအပ်ပါတယ်။အားလုံးကိုအထူးပဲကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်
ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာယခုလိုဒီကနေ့ခန္ဓာအတွက်ပြောကြားပေးသွားပါတော့ရန်ကုန်တိုင်းဒေသကြီးအစိုးရအဖွဲ့ဝင်ကြီးချုပ်ဦးဖြိုးမင်းသိန်းအားအထူးပဲကျေးဇူးတင်ရှိပါတယ်။တစ်ဆက်တည်းမှာပဲကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီကနေ့ AFF Suzuki Cup 2016မဲခွဲနေရာချထားမယ့်အခမ်းအနားစီစဉ်နဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးဧည့်သည်တော်များကိုနှုတ်ခွန်းဆက်စကားပြောကြားပေးမယ့်ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ကိုလည်းဖိတ်ခေါ်ပေးပါအောင်ခင်ဗျာ။
Ladies and gentlemen, for this time being, I'd like to invite His Excellency Uzozo, the President of Myanmar Football Federation, to the stage for his official welcome and to open today's official draw. Sir, on the stage, please. Thank you.
Hello, Minglava. Say Chandarin, Kui Chamajin, Pizon Javasi. Good evening, Your Excellencies. Upyomite, Chief Minister Yango, Member of the Parliament, and also the AFF Vice Presidents, all of my friends, dear colleagues, and all the business people here, who's the Dr. Sain, Uchikains, and also the Konon. All of the members, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Myanmar Football Federation, I'd like to say thanks to all of you because we are hosting this event. It's not easy to achieve because we are trying our best to host the Suzuki Cup in Myanmar. This is the first time in our history for the final round. It's not only we are hosting, we are together hosting what the co-host, Philippine Marianos, my good friend. I think you can do better, also the hosting the events. If you bring back the Suzuki, Cup, you can look at this as 20 years ago. We started in 1996 with the other brand and other names. This is one of the highest competition among our ASEAN members. You call ASEAN, that is a family-like, because we all are the family. We are trying to develop the games. Whenever ASEAN reach to somewhere, we all are very happy to see this, and we really appreciate and congratulate it. You can look at it when Thailand women team in the World Cup, Vietnam futsal team in the World Cup, also Myanmar Under-20 in the World Cups. That all achievement is representative for the ASEAN. It's not for our country. Because we love football, we try to develop the football. I also want to say thanks to the Suzuki. Without your support, we cannot be a host like this So I'd like to say a few words by the Japanese Suzuki-san. Hontoni arigatou gozaimashita. Watashi no kokoro kara hontoni Suzuki-san ga zettai support shinai kara, soyu shien wa zettai dekinai kara. Dakara zoto support shite kudasai. Yamenai yori. Suzuki no bike mo, motorbike mo, kuruma mo ute kudasai chanto. Ne? Isumo watashi ga wish ku suru kara. I think our football is our heart. Our country want to be proud of the football. We already love football. Everyone loves football. But we already want to promise you that we will host the best events. I think all of our fans, where we go with football, dream, and support with the dignity and support with the discipline, I believe it, because we have a lot of lessons before that we haven't done. But that will never happen again. But at the same time, that we are not hosting the ASEAN, that we are hosting the other event, ASEAN Women's Championship in Mandalay. Fantastic achievement that one of the group match support 22,000 spectators inside the stadium. That is in Asian football also very difficult to get that achievement. I think we are under the AFF President leadership. We can do better than what we are here. We believe that our ASEAN football level will be getting in one of the level in one day. We are trying to work hard together. But last not least, I promise you, we all contribute to football. We all love football. We are together with the football. Football is beyond the sports. Football is like a family. Football is like a life. Sometimes lost, sometimes win. Even though you lost it, you have to accept it. This is loss of the game. So you have to play like a fair play, even though somebody got the injury. So we learn a lot of things from the football. I promise you, we stay happy with the football family. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Uzaso, for a wonderful speech. Next, I would like to invite His Excellency Major General Keith Summer, AFF Deputy President, to the stage to say a few words, please.
Chief Minister of Yangon, His Excellency U Pyu Min Tien, His Excellency U Zozo, President of Myanmar Football Federation, Honorable Council Member, representative from Myanmar Football Federation, Honorable Minister, Lagadia Sport Asia, our marketing partner, ladies and gentlemen. Football friends from throughout ASEAN, I wish you all very warm welcome to the official draw for the AFF Suzuki Cup 2016. From small beginning in Singapore in 1996, the AFF Football Championship, known today as the AFF Suzuki Cup, has grown into the most watched and most important football tournament in the ASEAN region. From statement to the children, the event enthralled and excited in equal measure at the time why to be crowned king of ASEAN football. In fact, it is much more than a football tournament. The AFF Suzuki Cup brings together Southeast Asia in a spirit of friendship and togetherness and bind them as a community. This is the power of football. This year marks the 20th anniversary of the first staging of the ASEAN Football Championship, and it's fitting that we welcome new hosts for the group stage, the Philippines and Myanmar. The Philippines have emerged in the last three tournaments as one of the powerhouses of ASEAN football, while Myanmar have graced every edition of the AFF Football Championship. I am confident that football fans in both countries will embrace the tournament and that local organizing committee will ensure a well-run event. There is a huge interest throughout the region in the qualification round tournament, which will be contested in October by host Cambodia, Laos, Brunei Darussalam, and Timor-Leste. and the final in November and December. In the next half an hour, also, fans in Myanmar, the Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam will discover where their team will play, having early anticipated this day from many months. On behalf of our member association and our commercial partner, I would like to thank Lagardère Sport for building the AFF Football Championship into the ASEAN version of the World Cup, something the region truly looks forward to every 2 years. Finally, I would like to wish all the participant team the best of luck in the today's draw. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. May I request you to remain on the stage, please, for the next program, sir.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the key to the success of the tournament? I think there's a support of our commercial partner, in particular Suzuki, for whom 2016 represents the 5th edition of their sponsorship.
Correct. So I'd like to take this opportunity to invite again to His Excellency Major General Keith Smith on the stage, please. Thank you very much. And I'd like to invite Mr. Takayuki Sugiyama, Managing Director of Suzuki Myanmar Motor Company Limited, to the stage to say a few words and also for an exchange of gifts with His Excellency Major General Keith Smith, who is AFF Deputy President, as a gesture of this long-standing friendship and appreciation.
မှန်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာအခုလိုကျွန်တော်တို့ title sponsorship အနေနဲ့အချိန်များစွာပံ့ပိုးခဲ့တဲ့အတွက် AFF နဲ့ Suzuki အမှတ်စိတ်တို့စင်မြင့်ထက်မှာအမှတ်တရဂုဏ်ပြုလက်ဆောင်လဲလှယ်ချီးမြှင့်ကြမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ
လက်ခုပ်သမားနဲ့ချီးမြှင့်ပေးပါအောင်ရှင်ကျေးဇူးထူးပဲတင်ရှိပါရရှင် As we believe the exchange will be from the friendship and appreciation for both parties. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Your Excellency Major General Keith Smith, for the program. Thank you very much. For Mr. Suzuki, we'd like to request you to remain on the stage, sir. So ladies and gentlemen, for the program, let's take a look at the video wall again for the Suzuki's way of life.
Way of life, Suzuki.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our official draw of the AFF Suzuki Cup 2016. My name is Takayuki Sugiyama. I am a managing director of Suzuki Myanmar Motor. It is my great honor to see and welcome to you here on behalf of the Suzuki Group. The AFF Suzuki Cup this year record an additional page and its success and expansion. The group stage are hosted for the first time by Myanmar and Philippines. We would like to express our special thanks to the National Football Federation and the government of two countries for their committed efforts toward the successful events. Suzuki entered the Philippine market in 1975, and here in Myanmar, we started in 1998. And we are proud that our products have been well accepted by persons in both countries. We are very delighted that the exciting group stage matches of AFF Suzuki Cup will be witnessed live. We still live in these two countries. We would like to express our sincere congratulations to the AFF on the 20th anniversary of the ASEAN Football Championship. Suzuki is honored to be a part of its history, sponsoring the tournament for the 5th time during recent 10 years now. Suzuki, our brand slogan, way of life, lies the core word, excitement, in its center, as we wish to make people's life more exciting with our products. The AFF Suzuki Cup exactly embodies the excitement which Suzuki wishes to deliver. We are very much proud that AFF Suzuki Cup now becoming the most watched football tournament in ASEAN. And Suzuki has been of help in the expansion of its excitement and enthusiasm. We believe the AFF Suzuki Cup 2016 will be again remarkable and exciting for all. And we are so happy to kick off the cup together with you here today. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Sugiyama-san, domo arigatou gozaimashita. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, what would be the beautiful game without the single and also the most important piece in the field of play? What would be that? Which is the football, of course.
Mamari, the Nanganaga Simpian Werima, Pay Musa, Balu Bolong, Tombiro, Shimpian Lesorale, Yiji Chepare, Raja, Aku, Suzuki Cup 2016 ma. Don't you make Bolong Musa, Mr. Page Marikamia? So let us turn our attention to the video wall for the launch of the AFF Suzuki Cup 2016 official match ball from Mitre, the Delta Flow Hypersim.
Good afternoon all. I'm Sam Cockram, the International Business Development Manager at Mitre Sports International. Mitre is deeply honoured to once again provide the official ball to the AFF Suzuki Cup. 2017 sees Mitre celebrate its 200th year brand anniversary, and we're proud to include our Suzuki Cup partnership as part of our history and heritage. In addition to the AFF Suzuki Cup, Mitre is the official ball sponsor of the English Football League, the Scottish Professional Football League, the Welsh Premier League, and the NPSL in North America. Our values and passion for the beautiful game, matched with our compelling combination of history and technical expertise, puts Mitre firmly at the heart of the game. We truly believe in engineering products to increase player performance at all levels, be it in parks and gardens or on the professional field of play. This year, we believe we're providing players with an unrivaled ball to help players perform to their best in this great regional competition. Their Delta Hyperseam fuses both bonded and stitched construction to deliver optimum in-play consistency and aerodynamic control. The ball is engineered with 12 identical symmetrical panels, which helps the ball fly more accurately at higher speeds. Speed and accuracy are one thing for a player, visibility is another. Mitre was the first brand to introduce a fluo ball to the professional game, and this is something we're very excited to showcase once again at this year's tournament. These high visibility balls are ideal for use in evening games, with the other colours of the ball reflecting the theme of future of football. We are very proud that this ball will be taking centre stage when the finest players from the ASEAN come together for this year's title. As passionate supporters of football, we wish all participating players and teams the very best of luck at the 2016 AFF Suzuki Cup. We at MITRE have absolutely no doubt that the Delta Fluo Hyperseam will deliver exciting match play and contribute to an enjoyable tournament for both players and fans alike. Let's take a look at the official match ball of the AFF Suzuki Cup 2016, the MITRE Delta Fluo Hyperseam.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Before we commence for this year's draws, shall we all look back together to 2014, which was truly history in making of it.
AFF Suzuki Cup 2014 နှုန်းကကျွန်တော်တကယ်ကိုရင်ခုန်စရာပုံရိပ်လေးတွေဖြစ်ပါတယ်။အာဆီယံဒေသတွင်းမှာရှိကြတဲ့နိုင်ငံတော်တော်များများဘောလုံးပရိသတ်တွေအများဆုံးအားပေးကြည့်ရှုကြတဲ့ပွဲစဉ်တွေလို့လည်းပြောလို့ရနိုင်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ။ The tournament to a new height with an incredible broadcast audience of over 121 million fans in the region.
Exactly. So with the likes of Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, and the region's new heroes, I'm very proud to say that Myanmar and the Philippines are already confirmed for the group stages. So we are set for another exciting chapter in the history of the AFF Suzuki Cup. So the next question is, who will join the top-ranked sides in the final group stages? Who will be?
Yeah, this is where the qualification round come into play with Brunei, Darussalam, Laos, and Timor-Leste, joining host Cambodia in the battle for the single spot in the final round with the top-ranked teams. အဲ့ဒါတော့မြတ်ခင်ဗျာအခုမြင်တွေ့ခဲ့ရတဲ့အသင်းတွေကတသင်းတွေကပဲကျွန်တော်ဒီနေ့ရဲ့ Suzuki Cup 2016 အုပ်စုပွဲစဉ်မှာအမှတ်အများဆုံးနဲ့အနိုင်ရရှိတဲ့တသင်းတက်ရောက်ခွင့်ရရှိမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
Yes, so Cambodia will provide the arenas for the round-robin qualification, round competition, with only the winner qualifying for the final rounds.
The players who will be Cambodia come October will find themselves in country full of hope and be greeted by some of the most welcoming hosts in the world.
Distinguished guests, so to explain the format and mechanics of the qualification round competition, I'd like to invite Lieutenant General Dato Sri Asudin Ahmed, the AFF General Secretary, on the stage to explain the final details of how the draw will be conducted. Concurrently, may I please invite His Excellency Major General Keith Smith on the stage to conduct the draw, sir. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum, Minglaba, a very good evening. Honorable Chief Minister of Yangon, U Pio Min Tien, His Excellency Major General Chiu Samet, Deputy President of the AFF, Excellency U Zhao Zhao, President of Football Federation of Myanmar, Excellencies, Council members, Lagade Sports Asia, our marketing partner, ladies and gentlemen. This is a much long-awaited event of the national team around 11 countries as well as the fans. May I take this opportunity on behalf of His Royal Highness Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah, the President, to record our deepest appreciation on behalf of the Council as well to the Myanmar Football Federation, particularly to Mr. U Zhao Zhao and Lagade Sport for organizing this successful event. And once again, our deepest appreciation to all the guests of this event. A much interesting and thrilling draw for the AFF Suzuki Cup 2016. As mentioned by our charming MC, I'm here to explain to you how the draw of the AFF Suzuki Cup 2016 will be conducted. The teams playing in the qualification round competition and the final round competition are ranked based on their performance in the last two editions of the Suzuki Cup held in 2012 and 2014. The top 7 teams in ASEAN region qualifies automatically to the final round competition. The remaining 4 countries will battle it out for the remaining 1 slot, only 1 slot. As you can see from the screen, the 4 teams participating in the qualification round competition are host Cambodia, Brunei, Laos, and Timor-Leste. The qualification round competition is played on a single round-robin tournament format. We will be drawing for their respective position in the group to complete the fixtures for the qualification round competition. Cambodia, as the host for the qualification round competition, will automatically take position 3 in the group. There, as you can see, will be 2 draw pots. The country pot will contain the name of the team, drawing for position 1, 2, and 4 in the qualification round competition. And they are Brunei Darussalam, Laos, and Timor-Leste. May I request you to swirl the ball first, so that to be fair to all. Thank you. And the position pot will be contain the position. Position 1, position 2, and position 4. Thank you, Seni. And now, may I have the honor to call upon Major General Q. Samet, Deputy President, and also the Vice President of the Cambodian Football Federation, to pick the country pot. Timor-Leste. Thank you, General Samet. May I now invite you to the position pot to pick the position of Timor-Leste. Position 2. Timor-Leste is placed in position 2. Thank you, sir. Next, you may call upon for you to pick the country pot. Laos is the next country. And now I invite you to the position pot. Laos is placed in position 4. Thank you very much, General Samet. Last but not least, the next country pot. There is Brunei Darussalam, and now the last position pot. Position 1. So on that note, we end the draw for the qualification round competition is now complete. And thank you very much, Excellency General Samet. I'll give you dinner after this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, His Excellency Major General Keith Summit. The draw for qualification round competition. Ladies and gentlemen, now for the main event, the final rounds of the AFF Suzuki Cup 2016.
Distinguished guests, the AFF Suzuki Cup is never complete without a theme. So in 2014 edition, so the ASEAN football fans has been dominated. And for this year, we took a very bold choice, which is the future of football, because that will be dynamically shown with lights and futuristic football stadia. So we believe that the finest players from ASEAN countries will be coming together to compete for the AFF Suzuki Cup 2016 title, and why the country flags are proudly flying on. Thank you.
Distinguished guests. Ladies and gentlemen, the group stage competition will be co-hosted by the new powerhouses of football, Myanmar and Philippines. Myanmar, nicknamed the White Angels, will be looking to use home advantage to their full potential and coupled with their youth teams coming to age, qualifying for U20 FIFA World Cup 2015 and stunning display in the AFC U19 Championship 2014. They will be a force to reckon with in this competition.
At this time, I'm very proud to share about the Philippines, which has continued their march into the top of the ASEAN and Asian football with 3 successive semi-finals appearances in the AFF Suzuki Cups and amazing 3-2 home victory over one of the powerhouses of Asian football, DPR Korea, earlier this year. And we will not expect anything less for this edition of the competition.
Yes, both countries play. The group stage take place between 19 to 26 November. And now to explain how the draw works for final round competition, I would like to once again invite Dato Sri Azadin Ahmad, AFF General Secretary, please.
The final round competition. The participating team in the final round group competition will be the top 8 teams in the ASEAN region. As mentioned earlier, the ranking of the top 7 teams are based on their performance in the last 2 editions of the AFF Suzuki Cup. The teams are Thailand, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Vietnam, Indonesia, Myanmar, in that order. They will be joined by the winner of the qualification round competition. The 8 finalists have been separated into 4 pairs based on the team ranking. To determine their position in the final round, a draw ball will be drawn from the country pot, and to identify which group the country will be positioned, a draw ball will be drawn from the position pot. The same principle will be applied for all remaining teams until all countries have been drawn and positioned. Based on the team ranking, points are shown previously. The first pair of countries drawn will be Indonesia and the winner of the qualification round. This will then be followed by the pairing of Singapore and Vietnam. And Malaysia will join Thailand in the penultimate pairing. Leaving this year's host, Myanmar and Philippines, as the final country pair.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to invite on the stage to conduct the draw for the two groups to be hosted in Myanmar and Philippines.
Very first of all, His Excellency Usozo, please on the stage, sir. And His Excellency Marionovi Arnida Jr. and Mr. Takayuki Sugiyama on the stage to conduct the draw for the two groups to be hosted in Myanmar and the Philippines.
We will begin with the draw for position A4. And next, B4. These two positions will be occupied by Indonesia and the winner of the qualification round competition. May I have the honor of inviting U Zhao Zhao to draw the first team from the country pot. The qualification group winner, Mr. Sugiyama, please draw the group position, please. Is position 4. Thank you. Next, if I may invite Mr. Uzazao. Indonesia. Indonesia will be in position A4. It's getting more interesting now. Okay, next, if I could invite position A3. And next is B3. Thank you, Seni. These two positions will be occupied by Singapore and Vietnam. Thank you, Seni. Mr. Mariano, may I have the honor to invite you to get the country port for the team. Singapore, Mr. Sugiyama. Position A3 for Singapore. Next, Mr. Moreno. Vietnam and the position port. Vietnam is B3. Thank you, Sugiyama-san. Now, we go for position A2. And B2. These two positions will be occupied by Malaysia and Thailand. Uzazao, may I have the honor to invite you again for the first team draw. Malaysia, Mr. Sugiyama. Malaysia is B2. B2. Thank you, Mr. Sugiyama. Next. Thailand. And Mr. Sugiyama, Thailand will be in position A2. Thank you, Mr. And finally, we'll be drawing for position A1. and B1. Okay, this will be occupied by Myanmar, the host. And the Philippines. Mr. Uzazao, may I have once again? Philippines and President Moreno, AOB, AOB, AOB. A1. Please, no? Myanmar and Myanmar will be obvious. B1. That's conclude the draw, and I thank you very much.
Draw result Group A ma Philippines, Thailand, Singapore, Indonesia Group B ma Myanmar, Malaysia, Vietnam. Qualification round ma
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, such an exciting moment indeed. Shall we give a big round of applause for this successful draw? Ladies and gentlemen, please. Thank you very much.
There you have it. AFF Suzuki Cup 2016 is set, and the competent nations. The same way, Jordan Kanama, the Luberi Jeva Naimo, Pawikuni Bambu Bijare, official partner, title sponsor, regulate Jesu Dinjamari.
So, ladies and gentlemen, before we launch to a live performance on stage for the closing entertainments, we'd like to thank our distinguished guests for joining us here today, and we'd like to convey our sincere appreciation and heartfelt thanks to the title sponsor Suzuki and our official sponsors and partners Dulitz, Epson, GD Radio, Konica Minolta, Toshiba, Yamaha, GMO, Family Mart, Hyundai Heavy Industries, Mitre, Nikon and Garnier. Ladies and gentlemen, could you please give a big round of applause to our title sponsor and our partners, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Salabido, Jini, AFF Suzuki Cup 2016. Pawishin Biame, Nanga Themia, Akulo, Osu Mekwe, Nia Chatari, Kana season Nepatabido, Atisi, Taman Tishi Lure, Soyin, Wayan Tishu Nine, website. All of the details from today's draw and information for this year's tournament can be found on the official websites affsuzukicup.com and in our official Facebook page facebook.com/AFF Suzuki Cup, as well as on Twitter at AFF Suzuki Cup, where we encourage you to join the conversation with fans of ASEAN football. Thank you.
Yes, and also join to the ASEAN football family and friends, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nates, for our media conference.
Yes, so we'd like to inform for the next program as media. So for media in attendance, please be informed that our head coaches from each participating countries will be at the press conference commencing in the next room, Pathang room
Yes.
shortly. So all of the medias are invited to join to the Pathang room, which is the next room.
ဧည့်သည်တော်များခင်ဗျာကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီကနေ့ကြာရောက်အားပေးချီးမြှင့်ကြတဲ့ဂုဏ်ရှိဧည့်သည်တော်အားလုံးနဲ့တာဝန်ရှိသူများကိုအထူးပဲကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်မကြခင်အချိန်တွင်းမှာမီဒီယာများဒီကနေ့ခန်းနာနဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးတော့မေးမြန်းနိုင်ကြဖို့အတွက်ကိုအခုဒီကနေ့မှာရောက်ရှိနေတဲ့သက်ဆိုင်ရာအသင်းများရဲ့ head coaches များကနေကျွန်တော်ဘေးဘက်ကပ်ရမှာရှိတဲ့ပသိမ် room မှာ media conference နဲ့တွားရောက်ပြီးတော့လက်ခံတွေ့ဆုံပေးမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ် media ဘယ်မီဒီယာအောင်မဆိုဒီနေ့မှာတက်ရောက်လာကြတဲ့မီဒီယာအသီးသီးမှတာဝန်ရှိသူများကိုလေးစားစွာနဲ့ဖိတ်ခေါ်ပါရခင်ဗျာအားလုံးပဲကြာရောက်နိုင်တဲ့အကြောင်းပြောကြားခြင်းကျွန်တော်ဖိတ်ခေါ်ပါရတစ်ဆက်တည်းမှာပဲကျွန်တော်ဒီကနေ့ခန္ဓာကနေဧည့်သည်တော်များကိုအရသာရှိတဲ့ဂုဏ်ပြုညစာနဲ့စတင်ပြီးတော့လေ